Okay.
Welcome. My name is Jennifer Callis, Vice President of Student Services at Salina Area Technical College, to the class of 2022.
Okay, please take a moment to stand to be recognized. And John Smith. President Greg Nichols. Vice President of Instruction Stanton Garden. Vice President of Administrative Services Jamie Polinsky. Our commencement speaker today, Aaron Cunningham, Assistant Ellis County Attorney. And lastly, I would like our faculty to please stand. Thank you. President Nichols will now introduce our speaker.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to our commencement ceremonies. Aaron Cunningham hails from Hays, Kansas. After graduating from Hays High School in 2012, he attended Kansas State University, where he received a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Communication Studies, as well as a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science, and a certificate in Primary Text. While at Kansas State University, he studied restorative justice practices and published work in the field. Upon graduating from Kansas State University in 2016, he attended Washburn University School of Law. While at law school, he served as the president and secretary of the Christian Legal Society, the chapter justice and clerk of Phi Alpha Delta Law Fraternity International, and was the founding officer of the Rural Practice Organization. He also participated in trial advocacy teams, including serving on the National Qualifying voir dire team, which placed 6th in the nation. He graduated from law school in 2019 with a certificate in advocacy with distinction, was introduced into the Order of the Barristers, and received pro bono honors for his volunteer work. Upon passing the bar exam, he was hired for his current position as an assistant Ellis County attorney in August of 2019. In July of 2020, he expanded his prosecutorial field by adding a second job as Hays Municipal Prosecutor. In his free time, he remains active as a district justice for Phi Alpha Delta Law Fraternity International, where he serves as a liaison for all law schools in Kansas, Missouri, and parts of Southern Illinois. His professional service includes serving Fort Hays State University's Advisory Board for Civic Learning and Community Engagement, serving as Secretary-Treasurer for the Ellis County Bar Association, and Northwest Kansas Juvenile Justice. In his personal life, he serves in his local church he remains active in scouting by serving as an assistant scoutmaster to his local troop and serves as the Coronado Area Council Executive Board. Serves on the Coronado Area Council, walking his beloved dog and attempting to win the affection of his cat. Please join me in welcoming Aaron Cunningham, our speaker.
Really should have trimmed up that bio. That's going to set your expectations way too high for this speech. Well, good afternoon. What a privilege it is to be here today with you, and thank you for having me. Initially, when I was contacted about the opportunity to come out and speak today, I was told that I was considered because they'd observed me interacting with youth at scout camp, them to do great things. And I said, well, of course, they're 11 years old, and I bribed them all with candy. I did not bring any candy today, but it's my hope this year. I want to pull the room real quick. How many of you are going to some kind of the graduates are going into some kind of like medical field by show of hands? How many of you are doing something with automotive, cars? What about computery stuff, like drafting, things like that? What about some kind of like nursing field or something like that? Okay, so all of you are going into professions that actively help people in a practical way. I need you to understand that I come from a profession that's best known for the caution hot warning on coffee cups at McDonald's. So, again, lower your expectations. I brought with me today a pocket watch. And if you're like some of the middle school students I work with in Sunday school, you might be thinking to yourself, where did this guy park his time machine? Well, I brought it for 3 reasons. The first reason I brought it was so that I can remind myself that props are helpful in making sure that your audience doesn't fall asleep in the middle of a speech. When I taught the communication merit badge at Scout Camp, I always told my students, make sure you use a prop. The second reason I brought this watch is because this is a mechanical hand-wind pocket watch. What that means, this watch, I remind myself how precious the time we have on this earth is. The third reason I brought this watch with me today is because lawyers don't know when to shut up, and I was told that I have about 10 minutes to give this presentation. So if we're getting near the end of the speech and you feel the cold front kind of moving in, that's just hell freezing over because a lawyer made his point in less than 10 minutes, okay? So there are 3 big takeaways I want the graduates to have from this commencement speech. So if you're not going to pay attention to anything else I say, just key in for this part and then you can tune out the rest of the speech, okay? Number 1, your potential is pointless. Number 2, you are not enough. And number 3, you're not done yet. Wow, what a motivational speech. I'm so glad we showed up for this. We got an attorney to come say this to us. Could I have framed those in a positive way? Absolutely. Would it be as attention-grabbing? Probably not. What do I mean by those things? First of all, your potential is not enough. So I don't know if you remember back to grade school science, but at some point they tried to teach me what potential energy was and kinetic energy was. Potential energy is stored energy, doesn't really do anything, and kinetic energy is energy in motion. This was made very real to me when I was a 7-year-old child. I got a rubber band gun for Christmas. Potential energy was demonstrated for me when I took the rubber band and I placed it on the first rung of the gun. It just sat there and it didn't do anything. It hit a pothole and my finger slipped onto the trigger and shot him square in the face. That resulted in the car being pulled over and the rubber band gun being snapped in half. What's my point with this? Over the last few years of your education, you spent a lot of time amassing potential energy. You learned valuable skills. You have a knowledge base to help you be successful in the real world. But none of it means anything if you don't, kind of like this watch. If this watch doesn't get wound, it doesn't do its job. If you don't have the rubber meet the road, this isn't an indictment on your character or your ability. This is to illustrate the importance of community. You all went through schooling in the middle of a global pandemic, which radically changed the way that we viewed community, and we saw the importance of it through that process. All of us have had people that have invested in us, and that's why you're here today. None of us were raised in a vacuum. We had friends and family, teachers and colleagues that came alongside us and supported us. Community is important. This was demonstrated to me at a young age in scouting, where we enforced the buddy system. I hated the buddy system and I didn't think I needed it, and one day at camp I was going off to the bathroom and my scoutmaster yelled at me and told me I needed to bring a buddy. And so I got assigned to buddy me. He also stole my Mickey Mouse mittens in first grade, but I'm not bitter, it's fine. At any rate, we go off to the restroom and I tell Josh abruptly, I don't need you as a buddy, I'm a strong independent Cub Scout who don't need you. I go into the stall and I'm performing the business for which I came to the restroom. I try to finish my business in the restroom and I come to that horrifying realization that there is no longer any toilet paper left on the roll. So at this point I was greatly humbled and had to call out for help from my now buddy, Josh, to bring me toilet paper. He literally saved my butt that day. So my point in this is we all have had people throughout our lives who have handed us the toilet paper roll when we were in dire need. There are two things I want you to reflect on in the season of graduation. One is, who are the people that have invested in you? Who are the people that have taken time to make you successful and get you to where you are today? Think about those people and thank those people. We live in a culture that doesn't say thank you enough. The second thing I want you to think about is, how can you pay that forward? Who can you invest in and put your encouragement and effort into? Like this pocket watch, without the proper encouragement and the proper force applied to it, it becomes pretty useless pretty quickly. So too, community is important to us, and none of us alone are enough. My third point is, you're not done yet. So this is graduation. Graduation is often viewed as a wonderful time. It's a capstone achievement, and certainly you have achieved great things by getting here today. But this isn't the end of the road. When I was a child, I was placed in preschool at a young age. My birthday falls in October, and so I would have been way too young to go into kindergarten after 1 year of preschool. My older sister, her birthday's in February, and she only had to do 1 year of preschool. So when I finished my first year of preschool, my sister did what any good sister would do, and she told me I failed preschool and had to go back for a second year. So I was embarrassed about it and didn't say anything to anyone, quietly completed my second year of preschool, and then when I finished, I went around telling everyone, I passed this time, and I'm done with school. My mother was horrified for two reasons. One, I didn't actually fail preschool, and two, my educational journey was a long way from over. Some of you today may mark the end of your formal educational journey, but I would encourage each of you to think of every second that ticks by as an opportunity to continue learning and to continue to evaluate, what is your purpose here on earth? As long as you draw breath, why are you here? I know why I'm here. It's to earn that sweet government paycheck and look good in a suit, obviously. Yeah, that was a bad joke on both fronts, and you don't have to laugh at it. It's fine. But in reality, a lot of people think that what they want in life is money, success, and power. If our current inflation situation has taught us anything, money really isn't all that worth pursuing. Although my father says money can't buy happiness, but it can certainly make a huge down payment, I know at the end of the day, I don't get to take any of it with me. Success is fleeting. No matter how hard we chase after it, it's like a rainbow that we never really seem to catch, and it doesn't seem worth pursuing. And power, although appealing initially, it is said that power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So what should we be pursuing? What should each of you pursue as you go into the real world? I'd suggest our purpose to be here is to build relationships with one another. One of my favorite scenes in all of literature comes from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, where Frodo and Gandalf are talking about Frodo's frustrations with the hand that he's been dealt in life. And Gandalf basically says to him, it's not for us to decide what comes our way, but what it is for us to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. What are you doing with the time that you have in every second that ticks by? My time in front of you today has come to an end, and I have ran over my 10 minutes, so hell will not be freezing over. But I want to encourage you, your time to make a difference is now. Your time to take your potential and actually do something with it is now. Your time to help and your time to make a dark and confused world a brighter and better place is now. Go forth, class.
Thank you, family and friends, for joining us today to celebrate your graduate in the class of 2022. I would like to take a couple minutes, like I said, to share some information about this exciting class, today with not knowing what was happening. The class of 2022 consists of 160 candidates for graduation. They range in age from 16 to 23. 17 of the graduates are veterans or on active duty with the U.S. military. They are recognized by the red, white, and blue cords they are wearing. We thank them for their service to our country. In addition, 12 of our graduates are either a spouse or a child of someone who is currently serving or has served in the military. 23 of our graduates are single parents. 26 of them are graduating from high school this year. 25 of them are seniors and 1 is a junior. 48 of our graduates are the first in their family to attend college. For the second year in a row, we are celebrating our highest number of associate degree candidates in college history, with 65 graduating as Associates of Applied Sciences. They are being recognized in your program with the bold. We have 1 graduate this year who is graduating with 3 associate's degrees today. This spring, we started our early childhood education program. We have our first 2 graduates of the program with technical certificates in preschool education. We have 25 graduates this year that English is not their first language. As the college continues to grow, this year we have 66 graduates from outside of Salina and 9 of them outside of the state of Kansas. We have multiple students graduating with honors this year. So as you notice, many students came in with cords. 14 are being recognized with summa cum laude honors and gold cords. 16 are recognized with magna cum laude with silver cords. 26 graduates are being recognized cum laude honors in copper cords. This year, we inducted 21 graduates wearing the white stoles to designate their induction into the National Technical Honor Society. They were nominated by their faculty for the selection. The purpose of National Technical Honor Society is to promote the ideals of honesty, service, leadership, and skill development in America's future workforce. Okay. Recently, we had 11 members of the graduating class compete in Skills USA and medal. As I say your name, please stand. Ashton Richards for computer-aided drafting, gold level in additive manufacturing. Alan Cunningham, also a gold level. Dalton Kaiser, diesel tech, gold level in diesel equipment technology. James Osman, diesel tech, bronze level in diesel equipment technology. Ernest Andrew Strong, also in CAD, gold level in technical drafting. Nicholas Schultz, CAD, bronze level in architectural drafting and manufacturing technology. Chance Sorrell, machine tool, silver level in automated manufacturing technology. Congratulations. Thank you. Our nursing program also recognized their graduates with the following awards. Please stand as I say your name. Academic Excellence, PN Emily Baker, and ADN Christina Anschutz. Clinical Excellence, PN Rocio Godet. Nightingale Nurse Award, PN Diane Arias. Spirit of Caring Award, PN Ashlyn Kleinbeck and ADN Amber Myers. And the Sunflower Award, PN Jordan Dreward and ADN Veronica Root. Every year I ask our faculty and staff to send us any list of students who have contributed that year. This year our SGA grew beyond our expectations. I would like to take the opportunity to thank Sarah Fisher. Please stand. And with members of SGA, please stand this year. Our student government, yes, please stand. Yes. Our student government took on several activities this year on campus, including an Easter egg hunt and planting memorial trees for our faculty that we have recently lost. Thank you. I would like to thank you for joining us today to celebrate the class of 2022. We are excited to watch what you reach your dreams. Thank you. Our Vice President of Instruction, Stanton Gard, will now present the graduating class.
Graduates, please stand. Members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of Salina Area Technical College, I certify that these students have completed or will complete the requirements for an Associate of Applied Science degree or a technical certificate and declare these students as candidates for graduation. Graduates, please be seated. Denise Hofner will read the names of the graduates.
To our guests in the audience, you are welcome and encouraged to come forward toward the left-hand side of the stage to take photos of your graduate crossing the stage. Once your graduate has exited the stage, please return to your seat to allow other friends and family to take photos of their graduates. Also, please feel free to clap after I have read the name of your graduate. However, please also be mindful that everyone else would like to hear the names of their graduates read as well. Therefore, we ask that you kindly keep your applause short and at a respectable level. Automotive, Collision, and Finishing Technology, Seth Jarrett Brooks. Roman Castro. Holden Allen Kaufman. Nicholas James Grace. Deslin Niles Green. Harrison Parker Manship. Chase Cole Umscheid. Automotive Technology, Leroy J. Beam II. Blaine Russell Bishop. Logan William Brown. Bradley Caleb Call. Angel Lara Mendez. Jaden James Nichols. Cameron Alexander Reeves. Corbin Joseph Schneider. Hakeem Dominique Woodley. Business Administrative Technology, Abigail Deckert. Ashley Lynn Skeeth. Clara Leanne Thielander. Computer-aided drafting, Alan Lee Cunningham. Ashton Lee Richards. Nicholas Schutz. Andrew Wayne Strong. Dakota Delaney Trumbo. Construction Technology, Jordan A. Castaneda. Thomas R. Dolan IV. Alexander N. Hunley. Sang Lazem. Clayton James Meyer. Sydney Elise Wise. Dental Assistant, Trinity Janae Anderson. Catherine Brooke Lemley. Mika Mendez. Montana Nicole Peterson. Dara Michelle Robertson. Annie K. Unruh. Diesel Technology, Jerome David Curtis. David Flores. Justin Charles Gertson. Julian Rafael Gonzalez. Noah Hernandez Reisner. Daniel Marcos Hirschberger. Dalton Joseph Kaiser. Brecken Lawrence Kent. Dalton James Murphy. Carson Ochoa. James Nathaniel Eastman. Alan Sanchez. Early Childhood Education, Kylie Nicole Clark. Electrical Technology, Preston Lee Kressler. Carlos Franco Villegas. Chandler Matthew Taburin. Gavin John Zimmerman. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, Alan David Baker. Clifford Karen. Mason Taylor Cox. Tori Lynn Hall. Patrick William McBride. Blaine Andrew Myrise. Mukesh M. Patel. Lauren Pierce. Jasper Cameron McDowell. Grady Redmond. Chance David Sorrell. Breeley Ray. Gabby Cooper. Madison. Heather Diane Haas. Tierra Rain Lundgren. Amber Lynn Myers. Vicky Rebecca Robbins. Veronica Root. Sarah May Shale. Melissa Scoville. Leslie Ann Truitt. Jaden Lee Wireman. Practical Nursing, Heather Nicole Allen. Diana Laura Arias. Emily Ray Baker. Nayeli De La Torre. Jordan Dewar. Caitlin Elizabeth Dreiger. Rocio Garay. Stephanie Ann Hampton. Alyssa Louise Jones. Bianca Flachica. Amelia D. Lowry. Christina Leanna Marie May. Emily Marie Michaels. Kylene Marie Miller. Brandy Lee Vineyard. Alexandra Paige Winningham. Welding Technology, Barrett Allen Anderson. Daniel Brandt. Nathaniel David Fred. Adam Michael Gonzalez. Montgomery Scott Hay. Colton Anthony Jensen. Trevor Thomas Johnson. Joshua Robert Meyer. Lauren Elizabeth Peterson. Riley Keith Sell. Stephen Douglas Stroop. Austin Robert Weber. Toby Lee Weems. Tristan J. Young. Corey Thane Anthony Wright. It's for graduation.
To the class of 2022, upon the recommendation of the faculty, and after successfully completing all the required courses, you will be considered graduates of Salina Area Technical College. Students, if you would please stand. If you will reach up and grab your tassels and move them from the right to the left. processional. Audience members, please remain seated until the graduate area. You are invited to gather in the hallway to take some photos. We have a balloon arch with your achievements. Thank you all very much.